that your friend just won't be that anymore. I'll be the day that the truest color wins, blotting out the other ones till all is gray again. Oh, hearts we are bleeding them out. Been oh so smart, but are we? Are we?
Welcome back to Ready Player U Saturday edition. We got T-Bone from Facekicker here and their new album, Needle in the Red. How you doing, Tom?
Mike. Doing great.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun, dude. I've been purposely staying away from the album just so I can hear it fresh.
Must be difficult.
It was, dude. There's so much music out there, and I have yours in the palm of my hand, and I'm just sitting there like, gotta wait. I gotta wait. I want the natural reaction.
Yeah, we like that.
I wanted it to be raw and real. I didn't want it to be premeditated. I didn't want to have notes on it. I want to see if I catch things in the real and the raw.
So you wanted like an honest kick in the face and then react to it.
There you go.
Like honest.
Yeah. I love it.
Get real.
First song up. First one on the album. You got Nitro.
Nitro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Needle in the Red.
You want to set it up? Okay, so first off, the cover alone is like a baboon horse.
Yeah, it's a baboon with a saddle and a gal, of course. It's kind of alien world, like dystopian, what have you.
Yeah.
Old like 70s, 80s punk, fluorescent colors, like the whole Dead Kennedys, Black Flag thing. So John, our drummer, is a graphic artist, and he's our merch guy. So he conceives all the art, and I think he does an amazing job. But he conceived the visual, and the song we wrote. We call it Nitro, but it's Needle in the Red. But there's no O, so we just call it Nitro, like nitroglycerin, like high energy. Yeah. It's Facekicker, dude, right?
Yeah, I love that.
So that's how it came about. But the first track we thought was kind of like attack in your face, like the way we play.
Yeah.
So we wanted to kick off and face kick the first track with Nitro because it's hard hitting, and we put a little sample in the beginning of it. But we think it's a fun song that's just high energy, and that's kind of what we wanted to accomplish.
I like the whole cowgirl Betty Page. What's the deal with the skull on the saddle there? Is that the first kill?
So yeah, it is. John loves skulls and idols and all this like Mesopotamian stuff and totem poles and all that artwork that's just really exotic and kind of semi-macabre. And he does such a great job with that. But he's also into a luchador and just like the masks and the idols and the symbols. So that's kind of
if I move the microphone, this is Metalachi right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Love those guys. They're amazing.
I seen them in concert. That's the poster from the Visalia Fox Theater where I saw them, and then went and took my girlfriend to their concert because she's a band mom, and wanted to show her the band, and she absolutely loved them. And I was wearing one of the few Ready Player U T-shirts I had with our QR code and all that on the back. And I got to talk to the band afterwards, and I said, dude, I want you to have this shirt. I bought your merch. I'm going to put your shirt on. I want you to have this one. And so now that T-shirt's on tour with them.
Oh, I love it.
That's so cool. You got to promote yourself. But I got to see the band again, and I got, some video and whatnot. But that was a good time. I'm itching to see you guys live in concert.
We will get down toward your way hopefully soon.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Well, let's kick off Nitro because I got a taste of it when we did sound check, and I want to hear it. So we'll kick off some Nitro for you guys. You guys ready out there in the chat? Well, let's go. That drum solo at the end there. Holy shit, dude. I love the guitar solo, everything.
Got it all, right? Blow the whole wad in the first track.
There you go.
Just go.
Fuck yeah, dude.
No
that shit's dope. I know you guys, their first album you guys did, you said it was a 10-year project, but then this time you guys came up with another album. Was this all previously written tracks that you just hadn't perfected yet? Or is it like you wanted to put it on the last album, but there was so much that you didn't put on there that you saved for this one?
We were super stoked because we had like 14 tracks that were ready, but we wanted to do like an EP release. So we did 8 of the tracks, and then we had 6 more that we wanted also, because John had been on board like a year when we did the first album.
Right.
And when we started conceiving the second album, what we wanted to do is have him help influence the arrangements for the second album. So like those 6 songs, he helped us kind of rewrite and rearrange them. And then we wrote 2 originals after that from the ground up, just from jamming in practice, and they kind of evolved into songs. But
I love that.
We had almost all the material for the second album already done, with like the exception of maybe 2-3 songs and updating arrangements and kind of making them more trick. And we feel like the songwriting and the arrangements were better than the first album, but let the fans and the audience determine that. But we like the sound, and I think that's where it starts. We gotta enjoy what we're playing and really have fun with it, and that's where it comes from. So we just try to make it fun to perform, fun to play, fun to jam, and hopefully it shows in when it's played out.
I love that, dude.
Yeah. So
is this the one you opened with when you did your show last night? Where were you playing last night? You set up in Santa Cruz?
The Jury Room in Santa Cruz, so right off of Ocean Street, and it's an old time dive bar. It's a great place. It's tiny, and the sound is okay, but the crowd just shows up. And we had over 100 people there last night. It was packed, and there were like 3 levels of people standing on furniture and mosh pitting in front of us, and the energy was amazing. But yeah, the first time we've ever played Jury Room, not the first time we've tried to play there. We had a schedule issue like last year, so we would have played there last year if we didn't have a issue. But we were stoked to play there last night finally, and we'll definitely play there again. But we played with 2 other bands from Santa Cruz, and we're based in San Jose, and we had Enemy of My Enemy. They're friends that we've been jamming with for a year or 2 now. They're out of Santa Cruz, and Outpatient X. Those are the young guys, and they're also out of Santa Cruz, and they just killed. So
Outpatient X was there last night.
Yeah.
I got their beer koozie on my beer right now.
Yes, I have mine in my car still, but I bought one last night, and I bought a glow in the dark T-shirt from their merch pile.
I bought. Zay will never let me buy his merch, so when he leaves the table, that one gal who runs his merch, I go and sneak her money, and I buy more shit behind his back.
I love it.
Yeah, I bought all kinds of stuff from. Yes, I love that. And so Zay is like, he's gonna take my niece for her birthday on a whale watching thing, because he does the whale watching boat runs.
Yeah.
So I messaged him today, and I was like, hey, her birthday's in a month. You said you wanted to take her out. Let's set something up. Let's do this. And my niece is absolutely in love with Zay. She just swoons over this dude every time.
He's a great kid.
He is awesome.
The energy is off the hook. So that's partly why we love jamming with them. It's just
good.
We vibe off that energy, and we're older guys, so it kind of gets us going even more. So it was a lot of fun last night, and I'm still
they
excited.
get you pumped up, man. That's for sure.
Yeah. So great.
You guys got to do like a features on Fire Drill's album and have them feature on your album and go back and forth. That would be cool.
Yeah. I mean, we're coming up with ideas, and Scott from Fire Drill is always hitting me up with different ideas about how we can mix things up and do different things. So you'll see more from us.
If you guys do concerts together, you guys could cover Cheesy Fries, and they could cover Kane Coup d'Etat and shit like that. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Do a live album.
Yeah, we did a tribute show at the Caravan last September. It was an unfortunate premise for it, but one of our good music friends, Mark Friedrichsen, passed away, and it was from American Standard, San Jose based band.
Yeah.
And they've been together for like 25 years since high school. And the show was basically all these bands showing up and playing their songs as covers. So we played their original songs as covers in a show. So that was like a really creative way to honor Mark's passing, and to honor the band, the Surviving Dudes. And we're friends with those guys. They're great guys. And we're playing a show with them toward the end of September at the Caravan next month. So it's like a little bit over a year after Mark passed, we want to keep jamming with those guys. And they're doing some interesting things. They took some old recordings right before he passed that we did at the same studio, Reed's Recordings in Campbell. And they've actually released 1 or 2 tracks already on Spotify, but it's like all that creative stuff. That's what we enjoy and look forward to. And it's a great community, with the artistry, and we just try to do our best, connecting with people, and we love playing our music, but we're also appreciators of great music when we hear it from all these other bands. So
I love that, dude. You guys kick ass, dude.
Thank you.
Oops, I did
or
not.
Kick Faces.
There we go.
I
was kicking faces. Yeah, I was checking the background to see if anybody had joined our
the dudes.
Yeah, the background.
So
see if the other band members had jumped in.
Yeah.
I had to check periodically, but dude, yeah, let me see if I can get to the next song here, because it has the playlist right here. We go, Zombie of the Year. I'm gonna pause it so it doesn't automatically play. So, it didn't work for me. I didn't pause it automatically.
So I can intro this one.
Yes.
So Jeff, our bassist and lead singer. So Jeff's like into the macabre, and he's into zombies and this weird stuff, and so he's super creative as well. But he kind of did this Zombie of the Year theme, and we like kind of zombie, surf, hard rock, punk rock, like all that kind of mashed together. And we think this song kind of represents that. So it's a pretty interesting riff that he came up with, and Johnny and I just tried to compliment what he wrote in this song. But I love the lyrics in this song in particular. Of all the tracks, this is probably one of my top 2 favorites. So performing and just playing it, because I love the hook when the chorus starts. So
all right, let's get into it. Here is Zombie of the Year.
Zombie laying on the cellar floor.
You almost got me with a false ending there.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
almost got me. I was like
Yeah.
reaching for the remote to change the lights back, and I was like, oh, wait. It's not done.
Yeah, we're trying to mix it up a little. So it's like, is it over? We have one song we used to do a false ending and then spend like another 45 seconds. We just cut it off. We're like, it's too much. That's later in the album.
That is dope.
Trickery.
Yeah.
So he wrote that. I think it's a killer lick, but just fun, surfy song.
I know you had messaged earlier when you'd asked me if I'd heard the album yet, and I was like, no, I wanted to wait to hear it fresh because you asked if Jump Out, and I don't see it here.
Yeah.
Is there a song called Jump Out, or is that what
No.
you're asking? What jumped out at me?
What jumped out at you?
Oh, okay, yeah. No, nothing had jumped out because I was purposely waiting for the raw reaction.
Awesome.
But I heard this. I'm listening to the song right now, and I'm sitting there thinking, "Zombie of the Year" is like Zombieland.
Yeah.
Zombie kill of the year. Smashing the head on the kitchen sink and like getting in detail about how you're killing the zombie. I love that. Are they
That's
fast?
right.
Are they slow? It made me think of the old school zombie movies where they're really slow. And then when they started amping it up with these newer movies, you got zombies that are running full speed at you, and it's just insane. You're like, oh shit, this is real.
Exactly.
That's
So
what
it
made me
paints a
think of.
picture.
Yeah.
It paints a picture. Good.
I like that.
That
You
would be
tell a
cool.
full story, and I don't know how you guys sit down and do a full story in 3 minutes and 29 seconds. I've always wondered that. The artists will come out with a country song, and they'll tell a whole story about their grown up since they're a kid. They meet the love of their life, and then they're old raising their own kids in a couple of minutes. Like, you're painting a whole picture and telling a whole story in a few minutes. Like,
Exactly.
that's insane.
Couple of lines. That's all it takes.
Yeah. And then you guys
So-
are jamming, and the jam turns into a full-fledged song, like when Queen would sit down and write a song, and they're about to fight, but then, that bass line hits, and he's just like, oh, shit, I could fucking do this. Let's stop fighting and write a song.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, it was fun. So I love practicing this song too. It's just fun to play. So
Serial Killer, I see the name off the rip. I'm thinking it's about murdering cereal boxes, that classic joke about, I went into the kitchen. I'm a serial killer. Well, what'd you do? I killed Captain Crunch. I killed the Trix Rabbit,
you'll hear it. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking it is, but I'm waiting to see. I want to see if I'm right.
The first verse is funny in that way, in that we kind of outline the whole morning and what happens, like murder in the morning. So you'll hear it. But Serial Killer, I wrote, and the premise of the song was kind of a double entendre. One was, I think Jeff or J-Bone, our bassist, looks like a serial killer when he looks serious and his eyes bug out.
Yeah.
He looks crazy. Like, is he going to kill me or kiss me or hug me or walk away? Like, I don't. And so I've been calling him a serial killer for the last 7-8 years as we do our stuff. And then I just wrote this song. It was a little riff that I came up with just in practice.
Yeah.
But I wrote it in kind of as a tongue-in-cheek and twisted it to make it like not so serious. But then that's my I use humor. He's more dark. I'm more humor.
Well, that's the beauty about your band is you guys have a funny seriousness.
Yeah. So, and we don't take ourselves too seriously. I mean, it's like a lot of these lines are gags and, laughs in the studio when we're practicing and stuff. And that's how the song comes about. So it's kind of fun.
Zombie of the Year opened up with that fat bass line. That was so good.
Exactly.
I love that shit.
I'm glad you liked it. So Serial's funny. This is about Jeff. And, that's where, when I wrote this, that's what came out. And I thought, how can I make it funny, but also about my bandmate and brother?
There you go.
Let her rip.
Let's go.
Awesome.
He was a serial killer. That was his only crime. Murder in the morning, his very favorite time.
useless, eating his way through every box of cereal. He was a serial killer! Serial killer! Serial killer! Serial killer! Serial killer! Got arrested. Caught him red-handed. Evidence on the table. Empty boxes everywhere. No glue was spared. He was a serial killer! Serial killer! Serial killer! Serial killer! Serial killer! Serial killer. He was a serial killer. He was a serial killer. He was a serial killer. Serial killer.
I see some extra time there on the time bar there. Oh, it's just fading out. Okay.
The little tail off. Yeah.
Yeah, I was seeing that. I was like, okay, is it done or is it still going? Because I see, I didn't know if there was going to be a surprise ending or not.
It was a little tail off echo, at the end.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So it kind of leaves you like, is it done? Is it happening? Is the knife still there? Is the fork still there? The
like it.
spoon?
Tony the Tiger. And I was like, oh, yeah, there it is. It reminded me of the Canine Coup d'etat where you're like, Trixie and.
Yeah, Pixie.
Yeah,
Stella.
the names of the dog, Stella. Yeah, because I know somebody named Stella, so I was like, oh, that's hilarious. She can never hear this song.
Yeah, so it's funny.
That's
So
awesome, dude.
We have a good time with it. You like that?
I do. I like that one. I think Zombie of the Year's. I like that one over Serial Killer, but Serial Killer it's got humor in the fact that he's killing cereal in the morning. His favorite time.
Murder in the Morning. His very favorite time. Yeah.
Ooh, that could be a name of a song. Murder in the Morning and Cereal in the Afternoon or something like that. I don't know.
It could be.
Got some ideas.
Yeah. So there it is.
Love that, dude.
Serial.
You guys have 8 songs on this one. I forgot how many you had on Canine Coup d'etat.
We had 8 as well, and we covered a Damn song, New Rose.
That's right, New Rose. Yes, that was the one from back in the day, yeah.
And we kind of face-kickered it. Like, we like to turbocharge and turn up the overdrive and the distortion and all that stuff and turn the amps up to 11. And so when we cover a song, we, kick the shit out of it or kick its face. Yeah. So this time, 8 originals. So it's all our stuff.
I love that, dude.
Yeah. So.
But I keep staring at this cover. It makes me think of old school comic books.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for our 3rd album because I know John's just going to do something crazy. So You
guys already have something in the works, huh?
Well, we have song ideas, and I don't even know what the concept is yet, but we have some really heavy, fast tempo, beats per minute kind of stuff.
I like
so it's
that.
like we just keep kind of going up the ramp of intense, a little more punk, a little more brash, a little more surfy, heavy. It's just Facekicker. Like we're just
I like the speed of the songs because it makes you want to drive faster. So if I get a speeding ticket, I'm going to sign Facekicker on there and put, if I get a speeding ticket to one of your guys' songs, I'll frame it or something. But I'm not trying to put it out there that I want to get a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to do that. But if it happens.
It's not public disclosure, yeah.
Right, yeah. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah.
So speaking of which, the next track, Death Trap, is at 224 beats per minute. It's our fastest tempo song. And to your point, we're ramping up in speed. And this one is about, Jeff wrote this one too, about Death Trap is really Highway 17. So it's the South Bay over the hill to Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
And back in the 80s and early 90s, I've been here about 40 years, there was no divider. And so cars would cross the median and crash into each other head on. And it'd be like massive fatalities. And it would just knock down the freeway in both directions for the whole night. So you just had to drive to Watsonville and go back to San Jose that way. But anyway, Death Trap is like Blood Highway is another term we use for it, but a lot of deaths on the highway. And he adds a little of his serial killer theme. So I'll leave it at that, but it kind of comes from Jeff's darker side again.
I like that. Let's see what it's all about here.
Dude. Yeah, it always creeps in. So
there we go with Death Trap.
Awesome.
I gotta say that one is my new favorite right there because that one has such the speed to it. The guitar in there, I love the guitar solos.
Awesome.
Those are my favorite parts right there. Is the guitar solos.
Awesome.
It was almost like a mini drum solo in the beginning, and I was hoping there was some more in there, but I don't know if any of these songs have a drum solo in there, but that would be kind of dope.
Keep listening, Mikey.
Yes. I don't want to give it away too soon, but I'm calling something here. I think
more solos, more drums, more face kicking. Yeah,
I love that. I think Death Trap's gonna win it for me on this one, but we'll see because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go, and I want to see what the next one is. But
We're
Yeah.
halfway through it.
Death Trap, I'm sitting there picturing my drive to work every morning because I'm on the road so much
Yeah.
that I've literally almost die every day. Every day. There's semi trucks that change lanes and they're passing people in 2, 3 different lanes when they shouldn't even be doing that. There's people who aren't paying attention. There's bad weather. That's just so that song right there. I'm picturing my drive to work when I'm hearing that, but I'm also jamming out at the same time. Like, yeah, I get it.
Excellent. I mean, we want some of this to be relatable too. So it's like, it's all a disaster on the highway.
Dude, totally. The fact that everybody makes it home 99% of the time, there is that 1% where it doesn't go well, or you get into an accident. The fact that most of us make it home just fine is insane how that works out.
Exactly. And the extreme is Blood Highway.
Yeah.
That's a death trap. It's bad.
100%. Yeah. It's like you
drove it last night. Both trips.
Exactly. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day of my life I'm driving to work or something like that, and it's like this is so bad, But I could picture that because it's a literal death trap. I mean, you drive fast when you're a teenager. I still drive fast now because I got a lot of vehicles and I enjoy the loud noises they make. So, and when I build my own vehicles, or I'll buy a vehicle and I'll rebuild it from the ground up and I'll make it faster and louder because I enjoy going fast. I mean, Daddy likes to drive fast. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
But it's not to say it's a wise idea, but I do enjoy it. But I try to do it safely. Like if I'm out in the middle of the country, I'll find a nice patch of road, do a smoky burnout, and then just see what it can do, see what my machine that I built can do. And then every now and then there's a highway patrol that catches me. What are you doing? I just dropped a fresh motor in. I wanted to see what she could do.
That's right. Honestly.
Yeah, honestly. Hey, you caught me. Do you know why I pulled you over? Yeah, I kind of have an idea. I think it's because I'm speeding. Well, what'd you do that for? Daddy likes to go fast. Give me the ticket. I own it. I did it. I'll take the ticket. No problem. What choice do I got? But yeah, price you pay for enjoying what you built.
That's right. Just stay alive.
Smear it. Yeah, stay. I want to be alive so I can do it again.
Yeah.
Smear it makes me think there's a tie-in back to Canine Coup d'etat.
No, it's a little different theme.
Okay.
And it's a little not dark, but it's just deviant. So another Jeff special.
You want to set it up, or do you want to?
This came from a kid on the East Coast who kind of went crazy in a mall.
Oh shit!
And a mall bathroom, and I'll just leave it at that. So.
Well, let's see what kind of picture this one paints.
It made the national news. It was like 30 years ago. Yeah.
Well, I'm old enough to remember 30 years ago.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Let's hear what it's about.
Killer.
Dude.
Bad again.
Wow. Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. He killed somebody in the bathroom mall?
Well, no. He had a fetish with, the number 2.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Okay. I thought he was out there killing somebody in the mall because I was sitting there thinking, in my head, I planted it like, okay, he's killing somebody in the mall and he's smearing it on the wall.
It's the other color, not red.
Yeah, he's going phantom shitter on it over here.
Yeah, it's bad. So the kid just went look crazy and went nuts in the stall.
That is crazy. There was a story years ago because I'm in construction, and there was a story years ago. I don't know who the guy was, but apparently I'm hearing this story from this guy. He goes, "Yeah, every job site we were on, there was somebody who would smear shit on the wall and write the phantom shitter strikes again." And I'm like, "What?" And then they finally caught the dude doing it, and it was you this whole fucking time. And I'm like, "What?" So
Nice.
It made me think of that story from years ago.
Yep. So
I've heard some crazy shit, and then you guys write this song. You have no idea I heard that story, and you write this fucking song, and I'm remembering that story.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So some of our stuff is nonfiction.
Right. That's
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, the next one. I definitely like the idea of the next one right off the top. So, matter of fact, Melly Mel, thank you for coming to the chat. I know I didn't get to you yet. If you got your shot glass ready, because she won a Ready Player You shot glass in one of our contests.
Nice.
I'm going to do a shot of whiskey for this next one coming up if you want to set it up.
Totally. So Whiskey on the Rocks
Screwball
was kind of like this. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking here. I'll put it up on full screen here. I'm gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich while you set this song up. Here, let's see, full screen it. Yeah, so this is peanut butter whiskey, and I'm gonna make a peanut butter jelly sandwich while you set up this song.
A liquid PB&J.
Yes, sir.
So Whiskey on the Rocks is kind of like we borrow a few themes. So it's a guy just in a room, and he sees a girl across the way, and there's this whole exchange, like visually. And so it's that, and there might be a little The Shining reference kind of thing. And
I love that.
so I'll just leave it at that. But it's just that whole dynamic when you're at like a cocktail party and you see someone across the room, and there's some eye contact and a little bit of, visual language and conversation going on. So that's the premise. And yeah, it's always better with whiskey on the rocks.
Yeah. Okay. So on the rocks. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do whiskey stones right here.
Nice.
And then I'll take some cranberry juice and I'll make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with it. So I'll bring it up full screen so you guys can see it.
I love it with stones.
Let's see here. So I'm going to cover the rocks just to the top in cranberry juice. And you can basically do cranberry juice, cran grape, whatever you like. Because if you like strawberry or whatever.
The sweeter versus tart. Yeah.
Right. And then you take your shot of peanut butter whiskey.
Yes.
And you just dump it in there.
And mixes.
Yeah. And then you give yourself a little James Bond swirl.
Little swirl.
Yeah.
Hey, life's good.
Yeah, and then you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So let's see. Let me bring the album back up. So I'm not sitting there drink. Cheers. Let's get to Whiskey on the Rocks then.
Whiskey. There's the sound.
There it is. I was trying not to laugh over the song, but that Pour Me Another One, I love that part. There's the Shining bit. I love that.
Yeah. So we kind of mixed up some stuff. You know, it's like The Party and then The Shining. And we just thought of that character that Jack Nicholson played in the bar with Lloyd. And
right.
Kind of a surreal scene. And eventually you realize, like, there's no bartender. He's just imagining all this shit. When, you know, you just went crazy.
I love that song. That is so good.
Thank you. That's my favorite guitar lead in the whole of the 8 songs. And as the guitarist, I just like the greasiness of it.
Yeah.
And the wah toward the end of the lead. I put some wah on the end, and it felt good.
I heard you hit the whammy bar a little bit.
No whammy, but
no, not on this song. On a different one, I heard it. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, you were bending the strings, huh?
Yeah, that was bending.
Yeah.
No whammies on the Les Paul.
I have one guitar here with a whammy bar, and then I have a Fender Squier, and then I think
Nice.
Our oldest has one he left behind.
Yeah.
He's probably going to have us ship it to him, but it's an Ibanez and whatnot.
Nice.
So we do have a few guys, and I have a bass guitar that I handed off to my buddy Ben. I said, I need you to clean this up and restring it and get it in tune because I want to try a little bit of bass.
Nice.
I can't play for shit. I can't even do my spider crawls, but I love to sit there and pretend like I can.
It's good for the soul.
It is. To me, guitar has always been my favorite instrument because there are certain things that you can put out there that you can't say with words. The guitar speaks so much emotion. There's no words for it. Like poets couldn't write something. Shakespeare couldn't write something like that, but you can say something without saying it with that guitar. You can bring somebody down, or you can lift them up, or you can evoke an emotion. There's no literal translation for it.
Yeah, I agree. And it's kind of how we play.
Yeah.
I don't play the same lead every time. I'm not hung up on that, like playing perfectly.
Right.
It's more about conveying the emotion, even in a live thing like we did last night. That lead for Whiskey, I played a little different toward the end. The beginning's always the same, but like the way it ended off is just how I feel that night. And whatever comes out is just it's pure emotion. And I couldn't tell you what notes I'm playing, but I feel it and I play it. And that's how Jeff sings, and that's how Johnny drums. So we're a band of like raw energy and just it's Facekicker, man. Come on.
So are you the type that can hear a song and play it, or do you read the music, or you hear it and then play it?
I took lessons in like junior high and high school for guitar. So my parents blessed me with just the opportunity, but I was a listener and I listened to it was cassettes and cassettes on headphones. So I listened to music really loud, but I listened for every note and then I tried to play it. And I would play cassettes and play to the cassette and rewind it and play it. So I really developed an ear like in my teen years, preteen and teen years. And even to this day, I can hear even a chord shape, like a G up on the fifth fret versus third fret. Right. And I know the shape. I can just hear how it sounds. It's different. And leads, I can hear when people are playing melodies, where that is, and I can probably replicate 80% of it very easily. So it just takes practice. But I love listening, and I think my ears are really acute, like what I listen to. So that makes it fun. Because if we ever jam with anyone, you just show up and you're like, okay, I got that. And you just start playing. John's like that. We play a riff, and his sense of like making a drum accompaniment sound good. I was telling someone this the other day, but we'll show up with a riff like as we write songs in the practice room, and John will just start jamming to it like he's known the song for 10 years. So that's a great art, like just such an ability. And that's why we have him as our drummer. He's just like our absolute backstop, solid foundation. And it's super fun to play. Like it inspires me to play better guitar when he's like rocking the drums. And then Jeff just has this inherent ability to make the bass sound good and melody. He's such a great singer, and his melodies are always interesting, quirky, and different. So I love these guys for their creativity and the approach they take to music. So
it's almost like you guys have a perfect storm when you guys because you got the drummer, you got the guitars, the basses, lead vocals, all that. You have a perfect storm going for what you guys are doing there.
Yeah, it's simple too. It's like it reminds me of Cream and a lot of bands like Rush, that not that we play the music the same, but it's that trio, guitar, bass, and drums, and one or two people singing, but it's really raw, really basic, and that's how we like to rock. It's just like really simple, like down to earth, like in your face, just go get them. Meat and potatoes rock.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of people are tired of the over the top stuff. They want, the regular basic stuff because it reminds them of a simpler time. And you guys have that as your core, and you guys add to that. But you also have you never forgot where you came from with the classic rock stuff. You add your reverbs, your distortions, and things like that. But you have that core to the bass that you build off of.
we're proud that our knuckles drag on the floor occasionally, so it's good. A little primal, and
ain't nothing wrong with that.
But that's like what's in your guts and your loins. That's what you kind of grow up with in music, and still feeling that, emotional response to music. And if we're creating music that way, we want to induce that in other people. So it's just kind of that raw aspect of music that we all love, and just jamming together makes this band worth it. So the fact that we're able to, and people want to hear us play, we play out. I mean, it's like it's all gravy, and we're appreciative and grateful for it. But like just jamming in the room is what makes us tick, and we just try to replicate that with shitty bar scenes and bad soundboards and shitty speakers and whatever the environment and hostile crowd, but we just go in and kick faces. And
so do you guys have a guaranteed opener every time, or do you guys switch it up on which one you're going to open with that night?
We have been doing Nitro in the last, we haven't done a lot of shows this year. This was like the fourth live show we did this year, because we focused on doing the album in April, May, and June. And we practiced the 8 songs from like December. So but Nitro's been kind of our Kickstarter, and that's why we put it in the beginning of the album. We tested it live, and it was like people really respond to Nitro. So it's like it just gets everybody out of the the horses, like right out of the gate, in the race, and it's just like 90 miles an hour right away. But we like to mix it up. So sometimes we'll play a different song, but we change 2 or 3 songs every time we play live.
Keeps it fresh.
Keeps it fresh for us, and it keeps it interesting. And people were funny last night. They were like, "You didn't play Canine Coup d'etat. What the fuck?" So it's kind of cool that people remember our songs and they like certain songs. And also what I like about this band is, and the people's reaction is, everybody likes a different song. Like the next song on the CD is Puppet Dream.
Yeah.
Somebody said the other day that was their favorite song, and somebody said Serial Killer was, or Zombie, or Nitro. So everybody likes a different song. You like Death Trap right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see by the end, like, what you still like.
I was gonna say Death Trap and Whiskey on the Rocks are right there. They're neck and neck. I think Death Trap's still winning for me, but I like the comedic style of Serial Killer. Smear It's definitely going to be in the regular list because that one's just hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like the idea of somebody just like, well, I'm going to be bad again, fuck it. And I don't know what the addiction is to doing that in a bathroom, but leaving his mark, so to speak, I don't know. But
addiction and doing wrong.
Yeah, if it's you're going to do something wrong, I guess that's the least you could do wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
Poor janitor has got to clean that shit up, though.
Holy crap.
Right?
Literally. Holy crap. Sorry.
No,
Couldn't resist that one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, no, I got something for you. Let me do that. I got it. There we go. Can't miss the opportunity. There we go.
Good timing.
Yeah. Pause for effect.
Pause.
There's pages of sound bites here. I got to get to it.
You're getting there, man.
Puppet Dream off the rip. Just the title makes me think of Goosebumps. Slappy the puppet.
Yep. Puppet Dream is, you're going to love it. The story, this is, again, Jeff telling a story in like 10 lines. So I'll just leave it at that. So he just tells this story, and it's kind of like being in a dream and then waking up, and there's a puppet involved. So there you go.
Well, let's get to it.
And it's on the lighter side. It's more kind of just straightforward rock blues. So
right.
And we like that in the album, just changing it up a little bit. And Jeff wrote this like a couple decades ago. So he brought it to the band, and he's like, hey, this may not be in the right style. And we're like, fuck it, this is really good. So we enjoy playing. I
love hearing that when a song was written so long ago, and when people hear it for the first time, they're like, wow, this is a new song. You're like, technically, it's not a new song. We've had this one in the chamber for a while.
That's right. So this is one of them.
All right, let's get to it. Puppet Dream.
Awesome.
Is that a blow up doll?
No.
Okay. I was like, he's got a new girl and she kind of looks like you.
Yeah.
But somehow she's different. I'm like, that's a blow up doll. It's a blow up doll.
No, it was about a dream. So when he woke up, it's
I
like,
caught
oh,
that
no.
At the end. He was saying,
Yeah.
oh, but then I wake up and there you are. And I'm like, oh, he's dreaming this whole thing.
So he was trying to figure out the title, like it's either Puppet Zombie or Puppet Dream, and we just thought Puppet Dream was cool. And he describes in the lyric, he says Puppet Zombie. So we just thought Puppet Dream would be cool for a title. Just leave it a little open there. Not too many songs with the word zombie in them, titles at least.
True, that's very true.
Yeah. See, there's so much thought to this, over beers and whatever.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're doing a show over some beer right here.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, I'm up and kicking even after last night's show. Yeah, you guys had a hell of a show last night. I was fucking hammered after last night's show, and I got up. Well, I'll party with the boys, but I'll get up with the men. I was up by 7:00 this morning, ready to go work on the cars.
See, there it is.
I got too much to do, man. I can't be sleeping in.
No, never.
And I love to sleep in too. I'm the laziest motherfucker ever, but I got to get up and get shit done.
Yeah, it's just what you signed up for. So
exactly right. I was born a man, so I'm doing manly shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The last but not least, Break a Sweat.
Yes, sir.
This whole album has been, like, I seen the title of the album, Needle in the Red, and the first thing that came to mind was, driving really fast, putting that needle in the red, going as hard as you can.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, this is going to be a fast album. I like this. I like fast songs. Don't get me wrong. I like slow songs. I like all kinds of music. I'll listen to every genre on the planet, but
Yep.
I love those fast songs. They get you pumped up.
Yeah.
And
That's the goal.
That sounds like what it's all these songs coming down to it. It's like if you play this one last, as a band, you're breaking a sweat by the end of the night.
Exactly. And so you asked me also, do we lead, like, what songs do we lead a live performance with? Right. We typically end a live performance with Break a Sweat because we feel like it's a little bit our anthem, and it summarizes kind of how we feel musically, like what we want to do, like we want to kick people's faces sonically. But Break a Sweat represents fast tempo, hard driving, relentless. The lyrics, talk about it. A little out of control, little alcohol involved, maybe some shenanigans. And that's just what it's all about. It's like, just hard rock and roll and, no apology. So, and break a sweat in the process. So
yeah, I mean, you guys are out there doing the thing, and you guys are gonna be breaking sweat. Like, you guys are out there rocking out. I don't know how you guys sit there and play a full set, because I think about going out and doing something in the yard, like even mowing the yard. I think about that, and I'm already tired.
Oh, if we're doing 12 songs, 35 minutes, I mean, it's a sweat fest. I got to wear wristbands and craziness, all this shit. And otherwise, my guitar just gets soaked and the floor gets soaked. So we just do our best, but we don't hold back. I care less about how I look. I care more about how it impacts everybody and how it sounds.
Exactly, how it sounds, how you're putting it out there.
We just try to deliver the goods. So that's a pretty good intro to Break a Sweat.
Roy Ma, welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Now, we got some listeners here. We got some people watching. So
Awesome.
Let's get to Break a Sweat then.
Thank you, brother. Drum solo.
I love it.
You were waiting for it.
I was waiting for it. Dude, you guys fucking rock, dude.
Thank you, Mike.
I gotta say, Death Trap and Breaking a Sweat, top 2 already.
Okay, there it is.
That's my favorites right there. I don't know what anybody else says. Nitro's definitely up there. So 1, let's see, 4, and 8.
Those are your tops.
Those are my tops right there, hands down.
Awesome.
Whiskey on the Rocks is definitely going to be a go-to, but I gotta say, Death Trap and Break a Sweat, top 2. I love those. Those are very, very, very good. And I got my satisfaction. I got my drum solo. I feel the drummer never gets enough love, and the fact that you're shouting him out as one of your backbones of the band, I love that because if I'm out there filming Outpatient X at the concerts or Out of the Ring or any of like Western Conflict, Fire Drill, if I'm filming them and I'm getting a little bit of footage for my personal, clipping it and shouting them out and stuff like that, I always try to get some shots of the drummer. Because they're keeping tempo for the band. They're every drummer I've seen lately has had a fan on them because they're literally breaking a sweat every fucking song.
The good ones are working. Yeah,
they are working hard.
Yeah, and we love all those guys as drummers, and they inspire us to write better. And it's so fun. I mean, I think part of our journey in doing this band the last 7-8 years, this project has been listening to so many bands and how they approach songwriting and performing. And it's inspired us to kind of evolve how we're doing things. And it's not about copying. It's more like, well, there's a little hook or something here, and there's an approach like a syncopation or silence, or the lack of sound in some places makes it more impactful. So, and a lot of that is just the drumming arrangement and how these guys choose to execute the song. And so Johnny is just he's a fan of the drums and a student as well, always. And so it's musically it's just so fun dealing with all that stuff. So we want to keep being inspired by jamming with lots of bands, hanging out with different musical people, and creating our own stuff on our own. And it's been a fun journey this last 7-8 years. So, and we expect to just continue to write, an album a year and continue to do shows and just see where we can take it. But it's been a blast coming up with.
When you jam with other bands, that's like car guys going out there to a car meet and talking to other car guys. When you sit there and bench race, that's how you develop new ideas or tactics or plans or a new song or a new car part. Like there's reasons that a lot of modern cars have rack and pinion steerings because of IndyCar and NASCAR and the street racers. That type of thinking and that type of mentality trickled down to what we drive around today. Exactly. And so when you guys get out there and bench race or jam or have these jam sessions, that's how collabs happen. That's how new albums come out, and that's how you inspire the next generation of artists to come out and do their thing because they're like, wow, that inspired me. That like Metallica had REO Speedwagon and things like that. I don't remember who you guys said your inspirations were growing up, but they definitely had an effect on you. That's for sure.
It was like Led Zeppelin and the Sex Pistols. If they had a baby, it's like all that. So like hard rock, 70s stadium rock, and late 70s, early 80s punk. Those two together, that energy and the hard rock approach is kind of what we are in surf rock, like all the Orange County bands in the 80s and 90s playing surfy stuff. And I grew up down there, so it's like that part of it is a little theme. What was your overall impression of the disc?
I liked it. It felt like it was a growth and an improvement on the first one. It felt like you guys had reached a new level. I thought every song was like pushing the limit to go faster and faster and faster. Like hence the title Needle in the Red. You guys pushed yourselves more towards a more complete album, not like the last one was incomplete or anything, but it felt like you did what you didn't accomplish in the last one, or you filled in the gaps where you felt like we're missing this, and you rounded it off with it's like pure energy.
Awesome.
It's like speed and energy, and I like that.
Okay. Win.
It's a win. It's a win. If you guys keep going that direction, I mean, shit, I can't wait to hear the next one.
We got a few cooking, and we're looking forward to, playing a few more shows, testing some songs out,
There you go.
just continue to arrange and write. And we'll be talking again maybe in the spring of next year, Mike.
Let's do it.
And I look forward to it.
I'm ready.
This has been a
Anytime you guys
pleasure.
want to do a show, I'm ready.
Okay, awesome. This has been a pleasure spending time with you. And
I know you got
glad
to
you like
split.
the music.
You got family stuff to do. You can't be a rock star all the time. You got to go.
right.
You got to go spend time with the pretty wife. So,
I got a bolt.
love you, brother. Take care, man.
Love you too, Mike. Thanks for the time today. This was awesome.
We'll see you.
Take care of yourself.
All right, you too.
Thank you. All right.
There you have it. That was lead guitarist for Facekicker, old T-Bone, Mr. Tom. Appreciate you guys coming into the chat. We're going to do our outro, and then I will raid out to somebody. If you guys are still watching Amanda Sweet Panda, I don't know if she's still live right now. We might raid out to her. Let's see what we got here. Let's get our outro done, and then I will be back for our raid. So stick around.
Always remember to stack that bread, neighbor. Money, cash, hose. I'm about my paper, no cap.
Okay, now I'm going to set it up for our raid out. Let's see. I need our Zoom, our YouTube screen, and then we will go ahead and we're going to raid out to somebody. Let's find somebody that's worthy here. If Mana Sweets Panda is still alive, we're going to raid out to her. So let's see. Come on. Come on. Melly Mel trying to steal points in the chat. Nice try. Oh, Mana Sweet Panda is still alive. That's dope. We're going to raid out to her. So let's see here. I'm going to copy and paste it. We're going to get it ready to go. Let's see here. Where's my chat? There we are. Got to support the best girl cozy gamer that I know. Let's see here. Let's get it full screen. Let's turn her audio on and let's raid out to her. After the raid, I'll see you guys later.